watch. This was no ordinary call. "I'm sorry I'm calling so late," Helene said. "It's already 4 a.m. here in New York, but you're probably in LA. I feel terrible interrupting." "No, it's fine. I'm at Gigi Hadid's childhood mansion and not nearly as drunk as I should be. What's up?" A shriek came from the pool. 2 girls had jumped in together, holding hands, and were splashing Miles and a couple of his friends. Emily rolled her eyes. "Well, Helene cleared her throat. "We're off the record, right?" "Of course." This sounded promising. "I'm not sure I understand the whole story myself, but Riz appeared on Seacrest's Times Square show earlier tonight. Everything was fine. It went off without a hitch. Afterward, I went to meet up with some old college friends, and Rizzo was headed to some party at One Oak. Sober, at least when he left me, happy about his performance." "Okay." "And just this second, I got texted a picture from a colleague who works at ICM's New York office and happens to be at One Oak right now." "And?" "And it's not good." "What, is he passed out? Covered in his own puke? Kissing a guy? Doing lines? Groping an underage girl?" Helene sighed and began to speak, but she was drowned out by shrieking laughter. In the shallow end, a girl with hot pink hair and a thong bikini had found her way atop Miles' shoulders for an improvised chicken fight. "Sorry, can you repeat that? It's a little chaotic here," Emily said as she watched the tiny piece of suit fabric wedge even tighter between the girl's naked ass cheeks, themselves spread straight across the back of Emily's husband's neck. "He appears to be wearing a Nazi costume." "A what?" "Like with a swastika armband and a coordinating headband, stormtrooper boots, the whole 9. "Oh, Jesus Christ," Emily muttered without thinking. "That bad?" "Well, it's not great. Prince Harry pulled that stunt forever ago, but we have to work with what we have. I'm not gonna lie. I would have preferred drugs or boys." In the pool, the pink-haired girl on Miles' shoulders reached behind her back, yanked the tie of her bikini top, and began swinging the top around her head like a lasso. "First things first, who knows?" Emily asked. "Nothing has shown up online yet, but of course it's only a matter of time." "Just so we're clear, you're calling to hire me, yes?" Emily asked. "Yes, definitely." "Okay, then right now I want you to text your colleague and have him get Rizzo into the men's room and out of that getup. I don't care if he's wearing a gold lame banana hammock. It's better than the Nazi thing." "I already did that. He gave Riz his button-down and shoes, confiscated the armband, and let him keep the trousers, which apparently are bright red. It's not perfect, but it's the best we can do, especially since I can't reach Rizzo directly. But someone will post something any second, I'm sure." "Agreed. So listen up. Here's the plan. You're going to jump in a cab and head over to One Oak and forcibly remove him. Bring a girl or two, it'll look better, and then get him back to his apartment and don't let him leave. Sit in front of the damn door if you have to. Do you have his passwords? Actually, forget it. Just take his phone, drop it in the toilet. We need to buy ourselves time without some idiotic drunken tweet from him." "Okay, will do." "The first flight out of here is 6 a.m. I'm going home to pack, and then I'll head to the airport. The story will definitely break while I'm in the air, if not before. Do not, I repeat, do not make a statement. Do not let him talk to anyone, not even the delivery guy who brings up the food. Information lockdown, you understand? No matter how bad the photos are, or how horrified the reaction, and trust me, it's going to be bad. I want no response until I get there, okay?" "Thank you, Emily. I'm going to owe you for this one." "Go now," Emily said, managing not to utter what she was actually thinking, namely, that the charge for her time and the holiday and the travel was going to take Helene's breath away. She took the last sip of her margarita, set the drink on the glass table next to her, and stood up, trying to ignore the couple beside her who may or may not have been having actual intercourse. "Miles? Honey?" Emily called as politely as she could manage. No response. "Miles, love, can you please move her thighs away from your ears for 30 seconds? I have to leave." She was pleased to see her husband unceremoniously lower the girl into the water and swim over to the side. "You're not mad, are you? She's just some dumb kid." Emily knelt. "Of course I'm not mad. If you're going to cheat, you better pick someone a hell of a lot hotter than that." She nodded toward the girl who looked not at all pleased with her wet hair. "I got a call from New York. It's an emergency with Rizzo. I'm running home to get a bag and hopefully get to LAX for the 6 a.m. I'll call you when I land, okay?"